If Rosa Parks were alive today, what message do you think she would give to us children about ongoing racism, division, and hate we have seen in cases like George Floyd and the violent siege of our capital in America?
Well, Rosa Parks was nonviolent, and she would be seeking a peaceful solution. And if she were here today, I think her message would be somewhat like the message that she gave the students at 231, IS 231, when she was in Queens. And she said to the students, you know, be peace loving, get your education, and help build a world of peace and love. I think the message would remain the same. Young people, get an education, be informed, and build this new world.
Today, we take over District 26 to teach about Rosa Parks and the Blakes. My mother's coming to present. It starts at 9:30 to 10:30 this morning. Part of our Young Informed Media education series, bridging the gap between real life and the classroom. We are here at District 26. MS 172 Queens.
Hello everybody, my name is Bessie W Blake. I'm an 8th grade student here. I see some familiar faces, I see you. You know, everybody here is just an amazing person. Give yourself a pat on the back. Okay, so let me hear a Let's Go Mighty Grizzlies, come on. Let's go Mighty Grizzlies. I can't hear you, I can't hear you. Let's go Mighty Grizzlies. Louder, come on, I can do better than that. Come on, let's go Mighty Grizzlies. Okay, so we're gathered here today to promote a very special guest who is a very talented speaker and an author at the same time. But before we begin, I want to show you guys an amazing video highlighting Rosa Parks when she was still alive at our house. So I'm introducing to you guys Rosa Parks at the Blake family.
Join me in greeting the love of the civil rights movement, Rosa Parks.
I want to say something about an experience I had with Rosa Parks and Elaine Steele. About the history and a lot about the richness of the culture in which we come from.
That was a phenomenal video. I know you guys all saw that. That was amazing. Let's give another round of applause for that. Okay, and now, as promised, presenting to you all as 6th graders of MS 172, Mrs. Dr. Bessie W Blake.
Good morning.
That was an amazing video, you guys. So we're going to start our Q&A. If you have any questions, raise your hand. I'll try my best to come to you, and yeah. Okay, what do you have? When did your grandma leave Rosa Parks?
Well, I met Rosa Parks in 1983, and the occasion was she came to the College of Rochelle, where I was dean, to receive an honorary degree. And so they wanted someone to go to the airport to pick her up. And I asked my husband to do so because he's very sociable like Matthew. And then he was a history buff, so he was excited to meet her. So that's how we met.
Any other questions for anybody? Raise your hands high, raise your hands high. Okay, you. You got me? Say it.
I'm Miss Rosa Parks.
When was she born?
She was born February, she didn't exact date, but anyway, it was in 1913. She was born in Alabama in 1913.
What's your question? How many times have you met Rosa Parks?
I met Rosa Parks in 1983, but I spent close to 23 years traveling with her, working with her in Detroit on some of her projects. I was a member of the board of directors of the Rosa and Raymond Parks Institute that she founded for children ages 11 through 16. And Rosa Parks would board a bus and travel from Canada into the Deep South, following what I named that program as Pathways to Freedom. And she would get on the bus with the children and go to these various historic sites of the Underground Railroad in Canada and have dialogues with the real history makers and these sets of students. And the students came from all ethnic backgrounds from all over the country. So I spent so much time with her, over nearly 25 years. So it's too many times to count.
This school.
Oh my goodness, this school is important to my family because you have precious family members here. Matthew is a part of this school family. Mr. Blake is a part of this school family. My grandson, Noah, who's now got a really good education here, and he's in an advanced, a combination high school college program. So you are doing a great work here. You have wonderful students, and I'm a teacher, and I love being in any school setting where children are learning, and we're helping to create a setting and to create a better future. So that's why I love MS. 172. I'm slow. I speak slow like a Southerner. I never lost my Southern accent, but that's why I love this school.
All right. So when did Rosa Parks die? When did Rosa Parks pass away?
Rosa Parks passed away in 20. Yeah, it was. No, she didn't. I'm thinking about something else. In 95, right? No, 2005. Yeah, she passed away in 2005, and I had the honor of ironing. I flew out to Detroit, and I spent, there was a huge national, just like goodbye to Rosa Parks. And so I was on the plane with the family, and I helped to organize that funeral, her going home ceremony. And we had the first service for her in her hometown of Montgomery. And then the second service was in the Capitol Rotunda, right? Right. Yes, no, in Washington, D.C. And then the third one was in Detroit. So she had a magnificent homegoing. And I could spend a lot of time talking about that. Maybe one day Mr. Blake can come in and say something to someone, because he was at the homegoing in the Rotunda, right? And at the church following. It was just amazing, the people who thronged the streets, and they ran out of wherever they were to wave. And ladies, you know how we like to keep our hair in place. They ran out of the beauty parlor. And the men with the hard hats took their hats and put them over their heart. It was just a fantastic celebration. And when we left Montgomery, there was only the traveling people traveling with the group on the plane, and the pilot got to 11,000 feet and he tipped the wing of the plane. That was so exciting as a salute to Rosa Parks. So thank you for asking that question.
That's a good question. Thank you, everybody.
All right. Mr. Blake, Bessie Blake, and our famous guest, Dr. Bessie Blake. Give a round of applause.